Hello everyone and welcome to another new reaction review video, and this one I'm going to be live reacting and after that reviewing the ninth chapter of Buko no Hero Academia. Now the reason I'm reviewing it because I love this manga. I've started reading it since the start, since the first chapter came out. I thought that this is going to be a big hit. It's something like One Punch Man, and I thought it's just going to be blowing up the internet and all over the world. And it's something like a comic book, it's kind of inspired from the Western culture, from the comic book stuff, and it's just pretty awesome. Now, before I go into the ninth chapter review and live reacting, I'm gonna give you a quick introduction to this manga. What is it all about? So basically, we've got this kid who lives in a world that is full of superpowers. Each one of these people have their individual powers or their individual perks, and basically he doesn't have any powers. His dream was to be a superhero who could help out people with his special powers, but he didn't have powers until he met this guy who's called All Might, and that guy is a superhero. He taught him how to embrace the inner power inside of him. He trained him until he became this great, kid with no special powers, but his own will to be strong enough to fight off evil power. And that's where we saw that he goes into this school, which I kind of got bored of it. But then the way they introduced us to the school, it was a school where you're gonna start learning how to control your powers. You want to see your ways of battling, everything. And of course, this character, the main character, who's called Buko, he kind of has a rival who's called Kachan. He always actually bullied him when he was a kid. When he grew up, he got bullied by him a lot because he didn't have any kind of special powers. On the other hand, Buko kind of, he kind of admired him. He admired Kachan, but Kachan didn't really care. He didn't like care less for him because he was just someone without anything special inside of him. But now, after he developed his new powers, in chapter number 8, we saw that All Might is teaching them, and he told them that today they're gonna be doing this battle trial, and basically he chose like two heroes or two students into one team. He started pairing them up, and the first group was group Kiko and the girl that he kind of having a little bit crush on her. That was group number 8, and Kachan was with another person who's kind of a nerdy person. He calculates everything and he does all that kind of stuff. And he was in group number D. So in chapter number 8, we saw that these two groups are going against each other, and now that's where the big stuff happened in chapter 8. We saw that Kachan wanted to go full force against Diko to prove that he's much better than him with his glowing, power stuff. And now let's go right into the live reaction. Chapter of chapter number 9, Deku versus Kachan, and let's see what's happening here because it was left on a pretty good cliffhanger. And holy moly, look at this cover, the colors, the art, and yeah, FYI, the art is one of my favorites. The colors on this one is just great. I loved it. I love it. It's amazing. Okay, so let's go right into it. Okay, so basically we are seeing the backstory of Kachan, who is he, what he used to be, and what he used to do. Okay. Okay, so the fight is going on. There's some kind of a limit time for them to take on their opponents. Okay, awesome. So right now we're seeing that Diku's kind of trying to take down Kachan with the notes he wrote, the notes that was actually burned in one of these on one of the previous chapters, and he was actually analyzing Kachan, and he's right now trying to use these notes and the analysis that he did against Kachan. Okay, so we're seeing here that Deku is kind of trying to use his brain. He's trying to come up with a plan to take down Kachan. While we see Kachan, he's an impatient person. He just want to go right after him, just beat the crap out of him. Okay, so now we saw the strategy that he's going to be putting against Kachan. He's trying to take him, toe to toe. He just want to go straight to him and take him down. We saw that Kachan was this popular kid at school. We're still seeing some of his background. And we saw that, as I said earlier on, Deku is kind of admiring Kachan for his powers and his abilities. And we saw how he started bullying him since he was 4 years old. Yeah, man. So, whoa. Okay, so here we're saying that Deku tried helping Kachan back, when they were kids, but Kachan kind of refused to help, or I don't know what actually happened. I'm still reading, but he looked, he kind of thought that Deku is kind of having a pity on him, and a pity coming from a person who have no special abilities. That just made him go, I don't know, crazy on Deku. That he just don't want to talk to him. He just don't want to. He just don't want to know him anymore. Crap, I can't even talk anymore. He sees himself as a superior. He sees himself that he is way stronger than Dooku. Now we saw that we're seeing the girl who's on Dooku's team. She's trying to take down the guy who's with Kachan and okay. The girl is funny. Oh yeah, her name is Yoranta. Weird name. I really hate to pronounce Japanese names without me knowing how to pronounce it. It's just stupid. Anyway. Okay, so we saw that Yurakara, yeah, Yuraka is kind of cornered by the guy who calculates everything, and so that Dooku's still trying to come up with a plan to take down Gachan. Yeah, and the guy who calculates everything, his name is Ida. Okay, so we got Gachan, pointing his, how should I say it, bomb rifles right in front of Buko. I don't think he can move, but he got a plan on his mind. He got something going on. Whoa. So he's planning to actually kill Dooku. Holy crap. Oh shit, he already blew the freaking place up. Wow, okay. We just learned something new about Katchan and the way he gets his powers. And his powers actually comes from his sweat, which is something weird but something unique. Okay, a great chapter, another great chapter from Buko no Hero Academia. Pretty awesome. I loved it. It was different. I love the costumes of these kids. I think it's pretty amazing, the costumes they have on. I love the costume of Kalshan. It's pretty amazing. It kind of describes him and describes his special ability. I love the back story of Kalshan and the way he kind of started to hate Dooku for thinking that Dooku actually started to look down on him because of the incidents that happened with him when he was a kid. I just love it. The manga is pretty awesome. If you're into superheroes, I don't know. If you like comics, I think this is another good manga to read for the comic book fans out there. If you're a manga reader, you're looking for something new, something unique, something just interesting, I think you would enjoy this one as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna be reviewing chapter number 1 to chapter number 8 on my channel really soon. If you want to see that review, hit the like button on this one. Let me know that you like it. Let me know that there are someone out there who's watching. Support this video. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments right down below. And see you guys around. Take care.